Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you the monthly reading for fire signs for August 2019. So guys, welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you for all my subscribers for still being here. I love you to the end of the moon and back, or the earth and back, to the infinity and beyond, whatever it is. But I do love you guys. It's wonderful to have you along my journey, and thank you for sticking it out with me. And guys, anyone who's new, thanks for clicking on here, seeing what we got, and if at the end it resonates, feel free to subscribe, join the journey with me. It'd be wonderful to encounter your energy. So remember guys, if you are a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, this may resonate. If you have fire in your chart, or you're dealing with someone who does, this may also resonate. Keep in mind though, it is general, so take what you feel is for you and disregard the rest. Don't dwell on it, don't make it fit if it's not, and know that no matter what Spirit says, no matter what the messages that we get through the cards, it's still up to you and your active free will and the choices you make and the steps you take to get the fulfillment that ultimately you would like to see in your world. So, you know, again, like I feel like you'll take the time to, I'm hearing take time to meditate as well. If you're not sure if this is for you, meditate on it. Take time to connect on yourself, connect with your own self, your own breath space, and ask, like, is this for me? Is there truth in this? And then, you know, go about your day. And sometimes the messages, you know, something will happen, or you'll hear somebody say something and it'll click like a month or two later. You know, time's fluid, so we may be picking up on something now or from the past, kind of however it works for you. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking. I am going to call in my team of light and Archangel Michael to guard, guide, bless, and protect this reading. And any of you guys who would ask for it, just ask that your angels and guides are here for your highest good. Okay, and the most clearest messages possible as well. So I'm being asked first to bring in a fairy oracle here, and this is the Fairy Lenormand deck, and it's by this Marcus Katz and Tally Goodwin. Anyone who's interested. So let's get a look here just on the first and overarching energy that fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius may encounter. Thank you. So you have the tree, and this is setting up roots, building families, building foundations. And 31, the sun and success. I'm going to read you from the book because I always get a little confused with these. Well, not confused, but they have two meanings as well. So number 5, under the list of alternate meanings here, number 5 is the tree, which is health, longevity, and strong roots. With number 31, the sun, a lot of luck, development, growth, success. Sounds like a pretty good kind of August, right? Setting up these roots, seeing growth as well. Let me find number 5 through here. So this can also be the house of your ancestors, and it is a testament to our survival. It can also relate to family and the support that comes from being part of lineage. So you definitely could right now be, if you're starting a family or setting up a family, this is, you know, success, longevity, whatever you're putting your roots into. As well as this could also be like, remember that, you know, your family, they're here for you. You know, the relationships that we have with our family, they have longevity because our blood is passed down, and there's roots. There's something about the roots here. Clarify that tree for me. Thank you. Oh, get the letter. So this could be communication, incoming, and luck, literally. That luck is on your side, and I'm immediately, with this communication, being drawn to the purple around her head, so kind of almost crowning her face. It could be you're receiving some ancestral lineage and communication. You may be receiving communication about your ancestral lineage, but either way here you have a 13 and a 31. Okay, 13, 31, almost mirrored. There's success, and there's luck, and there's longevity to whatever blessings come your way this month, is what I've heard. So put this down at the bottom as well, is number 30. Ooh, and it's shot out with a choice, of course, but number 30. And this is also often sensual as well, and I believe it's appreciation, but let me check it. The lily is purity, sensuality, alternatively sex or older age. So there's a few different meanings. This could be with the longevity in the tree, you know, entering into older age. You're coming into, you know, you've built your strong roots. You are successful. There could be something also coming from ancestors or older family members as well in the form of communication for you. What falls, so I'm going to read purity, because again, I also find it so interesting how purity and sensuality, they're both in here. It's like this, they're both here, okay? What falls in and out and around this house should be considered in the light of memory and in the past. There is a certain honor required in this house. It shows the simple truth of the matter from a wise old perspective. So this could also be if you're making a larger decision and you have to choose between two roads. If you're kind of taking your time and resting and sort of seeing what this world has in store for you, could be to talk to some of the older or more wise people in your world. So I'm going to leave these here to refer back, but I'm being asked to bring a Chakra Wisdom. Actually, it's the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman. So Spirit, can you give me any message here that you would have us, so Archangel Michael again, yeah? One message for anyone watching. Can you explain a little bit more about the tree and the roots, that one? And this is a decision. And this is also passionate and sensual with your sacral, okay? So remembering as well, there is a purity within your sensuality that we as humans, this is one of the senses that we get to explore, and we get to make these decisions. And we get to make these decisions on where we go, the light, the dark, day, night, and how we see our magic and where we allow ourselves to roam. It could also be here, whatever you are working on or practicing is what I heard, has longevity. If this is a relationship, I feel like there's longevity. This could be ancestors as well, but I feel like appreciate the purest, beautiful things in this life and do what makes you happy, what feels right for you, what excites you, and what honors your soul when you're making these decisions. So while it is wonderful as well to contact, you know, your ancients or your ancestors or your wise older family members and friends, yourself, make sure that when you're making your choices, what is first and foremost in your mind? Is it, what are we choosing from? Are we choosing because of all these other necessities? Or are we able to meet somewhere in the middle to make sure that where we go, what we do, we're happy, our heart sings with joy? But there is definitely luck. There's communication. Again, could be through the ethers, but there is success. And I find it so interesting here, this again, the 22 with the dichotomy of, you know, day and night, past, it's like past and present, future here, but needing to make a decision, right? And which one do we honor? They're both shiny, they're both beautiful, going in between here, but this is very, very sexy and sensual as well. Sensuality is purity, and being able, I feel like this could be to communicate as well about your desires, about the things that, you know, what's had longevity in your own life, right? What are the things that you always come back to? So let's get a little bit more here, Spirit, please, with the Two of Wands. Thank you. And you have the Four of Swords, which I did see at the bottom of the deck before I shuffled again to get this. And this is, take the time to rest. If you see here, I think this is green. Yeah, so he's got all this smoke also swirled right here at his heart. Resting your mind will rest your weary heart as well. It's all going to be okay, as well as what I heard. And you get the King of Swords. This is coming in through the crown as well, being very, very connected to spirit, connected to the ethers, because this is air quality as well. Holding this sword of truth, being willing to defend it, being honorable, and being high vibration within our thoughts. And he's got dogs here as well, and I feel like they're retrievers. They almost look like hound dogs, but there's a loyalty here. They are dark, but I'm gonna get the book for that and find out with the king. Do this backwards. King of Swords. The 7th chakra is the place of true warriors. The king enters as a master of the legal and business realm. He stands ready to guard what is yours and cut away what will not serve you. The chakra message. Allow things to fully unfold before saying no. You may have created what you wanted, though it may not look the way you thought it would. You can change the original intention to fix your outcome. So an indication is clarifying discussions are required for you to get clear on your true intention. This is not a time for subtlety. Be direct or you will repeat the past. So keywords: analytic, conservativeness, meticulous, scrutiny, punishment, education, justice. The meditation it suggests is to focus on one thing in your life. Breathe as you open your energy to the 7th chakra, up on your crown, and receive a beautiful violet-white light. Allow your thoughts and decisions to come into clear focus. Ask for clarity and your motive to be revealed. The contemplation with this card. Be aware that your intention is a contract with the universe and requires actions. Stay in high vibration as you move through whatever this situation is. This could even be with the longevity, that whatever situation you're encountering that needs to be discussed, needs more clarity, whatever it is. It's been a while. It's been a long time. But I feel like you can come at this with innocence. And I'm being guided. This was underneath the is home. Okay? This is a number 4, your home. This could be, again, home and roots, but needing to be clear. And this, like they said, is the place for true warriors. Making those decisions on what home is, to rest your mind and stay in your heart's truth. Last message, please, Spirit. And if this makes sense, I hope it does. Sometimes the messages get so jumbled, and I'm bringing the decks I've been asked to bring, and hopefully it all makes sense, guys. I apologize if it hasn't. One last message here. Thank you. Bottom of the deck is again the Sun. I'm going to take it because this is the 2nd time you've received the Sun. And 6 of Pentacles is underneath that. And you see the Sun? The dark horses, and they're from the Chariot, I believe, have finally come through the night, and they're coming into the Sun. And she's holding it. Her chariot, her station, her wagon or whatever, it arrives. And it arrives through, I believe it's this, oh no, it's not. Through, I think this is your 3rd eye. Just getting used to the Sun is your 6th chakra, so your 3rd eye. So these are definitely higher ethers. And know that if you're creating whatever it is that you're receiving through these, stay open to what they are and create, and with authenticity, simplicity, and purity. And if this is sensuality, know that it's okay, and I'm hearing worth exploring. So you get the 8 of Coins and the 5 of Coins, and this may be a lesson from past times of feeling kind of the 5 of Pentacles is normally left out, needing to walk away, and this is throat chakra as well. You may have felt, I'm feeling like wronged, or there may be a time where you need to really speak, to make these lessons, to make change come, to be able to say, okay, here is this point in my life, because once we speak up, once we take you know, and make one change that literally is taking this Four of Pentacles of kind of being stuck and squared up to a movement. That 5, that being about change. I'm going to read that one too, because so with the 8 of Coins is what I opened up, and it says delays in the past were related to fearing competition. This is not the same. You are relating to the original issue in a new way, which will create a different outcome. What you will gain is more meaningful now. So whatever the situation was, know that you've reached the conclusion there. Speak up and change things. And the bottom, like I said, was the 6 of Coins. Because if you speak up and you change things, and you change things in this world with what you need to happen, it goes on to a lot more abundance. And balance. Being balanced. Because you get these things. So I have been asked to bring in the Native American Oracle here as well. For one message on how to move through this current energy. Have these conversations. What Spirit wants you to know. Number 23, the Dream Catcher. Allow to be what will be. And you get the Totem, which is much like the tree. And we have, this is the second 31. I'm hearing the 31st of August also may be an important date. With 2 31s and 13. 1s and